Dear students, today we are going to discuss ripple tank. So in these topics we will discuss what is ripple tank and its constructions and working in our daily lives. A ripple tank is a device to produce water waves and to study their characteristics. These apparatus consist of rectangular tray having glass bottom and is placed nearly half meter above the surface of bottom. As you can see in the diagrams, waves can be produced on the surface of the water present in the tray by means of vibrating or pedal. This vibrator is oscillating electric motor fixed on the wooden plate over the tray such that its lower surface just touch the surface of water. On setting the vibrator on, the wooden plate start vibrating to generate plain water waves. An electric bulb is hung above the tray to observe the image of water waves on the paper on the screen. The crests and the troughs of the waves appear in bright and dark lines respectively on the screen. Now we can explain the reflection of water waves with help of ripple tank. Placed a barrier in ripple tank, water wave will reflect from the barrier. If the barrier is placed at an angle to wavefront, the reflected waves can be seen to obey the law of reflection. The angle of incident wave along the reflection along the normal wave will be equal to the angle of reflected waves. Reflection. When waves moving in one medium fall on the surface of another medium, they bounce back into the first medium such that the angle of incidence is equal to angle of reflection. This phenomenon is called reflection of waves. As you can see in the diagram, the speed of waves in water depends on the depth of water. If a block is submerged in the ripple tank, the depth of water in the tank will be shallower over the block than elsewhere. When water waves enter the region of the shallows, water their wavelength decrease, but the frequency of the water waves remain the same in the both part of the water because it is equal to the frequency of the vibrator. Refraction and diffraction. When waves from one medium enter to the second medium at some angle, its direction of travel change. Now We observe the phenomena of diffraction. Water waves generate a plane waves in the ripple tank and place two obstacle in lines such way that separation between them is equal to the wavelength of water waves. Diffraction of the waves can be observed clearly if the size of the obstacle is comparable with the wavelength of the wave. The waves of diffraction of waves while the passing through the slit with size larger than the wave's length of wave. Only small diffractions occur near the corner of the circle. The second is the diffraction. The bending and spreading of waves around the edges and the corners of obstacles or slides is called diffractions.